Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings in their last game, a loss to Portland. And it's the Kings to start out. Embiid in the corner. Drains the 19-footer. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Basket counts.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Black. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Pass to Hero. Outside, Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Moves back up. And Embiid pulls it down. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Now Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And another three for Golden State.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Embiid. Williams with a clean look. No good with the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. On defense, the Kings. Stolen. Poole on the wing. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
White wide open. He fires. It's good. This game is all even.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Pass to Okeke. And here is Poole. Okeke, no good.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And stolen by White. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Moody. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Richards. Kings moving the ball around. Poole, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Murphy. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Richards. To the middle. Here's Okeke. And yes, it's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Moody. And here's Murphy. It's good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Pass to Okeke. Back to Edwards. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Warriors ahead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors. The Warriors leading. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. The crossover. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Giannis has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Embiid. The kick out to Williams. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Barnes. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Giannis high post. Can't hit that one. Good D by Embiid. The Kings trail by 6. On the wing, Williams. Back to Edwards. Over to the wing. Embiid inside. The little short-range fadeaway off target.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Back to Giannis. Here's Black. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And, guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Black. Rebound by the Kings.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Embiid. Tries again. An easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And a wide open look for Hero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Black. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Embiid. Out to Edwards. And the turnover again by Sacramento.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Watson. Now here's Valanciunas, guarded by Embiid. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 7 points.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
White looking around. Pass to Murphy. From deep. That shot off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. He's got 13.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
The Kings trail by 9. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. They get the rebound. Pass to Watson. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. The Kings trail by 6. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Poole, no good. White down low. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's Rozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Yep, it counts.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Warriors leading by 4. Sweet move. That's tipped. .50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Poole. Lays it up off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, White. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
The Kings trail by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rozier. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
All free throws good from Poole. 8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Black. And down in the low post, it goes. Black's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Embiid wide open. That one wide left. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Now, here's Moody. And a missed layup. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Back to Hero. Inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Embiid. It's Edwards on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Edwards got 20 points.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Barnes with it. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. It's deflected. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Embiid. Good work there as it goes. Embiid's got 13 points.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. The kick out to Holiday. For three, Edwards. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Timeout called by the Kings. The Kings trail by 6. Pass to Embiid. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now Barnes. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Siakam, right side. Back to Embiid. The kick out to Williams. Sacramento moving it around. 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Screen by Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Kings. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Giannis outside. There's Hero with the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Hero's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Valanciunas. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Hero. The 3 from Barnes. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Outside Williams. Back to Embiid. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
.44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And Hero drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And the shot is good. Bulls got 7 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Antetokounmpo.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 26. That one, no good. Timeout called by the Kings. The three from Poole. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Golden State Warriors. They kept... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Rozier. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Okeke. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Bullseye.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now Watson. Rozier with the steal. And here's the fast break. And here's Poole for three. The Warriors leading. And here's the fast break. And Hayes throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Poole. Pass to Richards. Basket good. Richards got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They set the pick. A nice shot by Black.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
The three from Poole. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Black makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Black's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Pass to Okeke. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Warriors leading by 3. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Rebound by the Kings.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
That evens the score. Edwards got 28.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Here's Hero. No good with the layup. And so here's Sacramento. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. 22 points for him.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Sacramento. And the Warriors making a change here. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Edwards, that's good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Timeout called by the Kings. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Giannis dunks it down.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
For three, Edwards bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 33 points.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Giannis inside. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A-game on that side of the ball.
There's Embiid. And the Kings check on 2 more.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid. Outside Edwards. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Outside Edwards. After Embiid. Out to Edwards. Clock is at 3. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most. And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Outside Hero. To the inside. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes got the ball. Money!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Embiid the screen. Siakam outside. It's thrown by to Kumbo. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Embiid with the steal.
You know, he should go there. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
So it's